Deanna, let's start off. Let's talk a little bit about the history of American Equity Mortgage.
Oh, sure. We started in 1992 in St. Louis, one small office, and really just saw an opportunity and a need in the marketplace, and then started growing slowly from there. Today, we have 32 branches in 25 different markets across the United States.
So even though you're a national company, though, I know one of the things you pride yourself on is being very involved in the local communities, and that, of course, includes the Wisconsin operations.
Yes, absolutely. That's one of the things that I've really felt strongly about from the very beginning is having a local office with a local staff where we meet with our customers face to face and we're involved in the community. Because the way I look at it is we have people who live and work in the same community as our customers.
I know one of the things that American Equity prides itself on is its ability to close loans in a quick fashion. A lot of times people, they want the money right away and they're told, it's going to be months and months. How do you do that?
Well, that's something that we've always focused on very strongly, and between our processes and our technology systems, it's something that is just a very strong focus that we make sure that we do. And it's especially important during a time like now because typically banks are very slow and it's not a strength of theirs. And so it may take 90 days. And when you're in a low rate environment like we are right now, you don't want to lose those low rates. So we can get a loan done very quickly, less than 30 days.
We've been hearing about mortgage refinancing for a long time. Is it still a good time to refinance a mortgage?
It is an incredible time. We are in such unprecedented rate environment that people can save a tremendous amount of money. And it could be because they want to consolidate some debt from high interest debt into these just incredibly low rates and bring down their monthly payments. We see a lot of people who are really wanting to save interest over the life of their loan, again, because they can bring that rate down and it makes a tremendous difference over the term of a mortgage. And then some people who are really wanting to time when their mortgage will be paid off. So maybe they're coming up on retirement in, 10 years or 15 years. And so they want to match that goal in their life with not having a mortgage payment. So we see a lot of different reasons why people want to do something with their mortgage, and they can accomplish just incredible things.
If somebody has refinanced, even within, say, the last 3 or 4 years, might it still make sense for them to call American Equity and see if it makes sense to do it again?
You don't know until you pick up the phone and call and discuss your situation, and then we can tell you, what are your options and what can we do for you. It doesn't take anything but a phone call to find out what you can save and what you can accomplish.
I would imagine there's some people out there who maybe they passed on refinancing and now they're concerned, hey, maybe the value of my home has dropped a little bit. You still want to talk to those people as well, right?
Yes, absolutely. And the market here is stable. And in fact, home prices across the country in most markets are expected to go up starting next year. And I think there is some hesitation about not wanting to find out if your value went down, but there's still just incredible opportunities out there. And real estate is just a incredible investment. Still one of the best investments anyone can make. So you want to be smart with how you handle that investment and how you use your money. And that's one of the things that we can really help people with, that we're just experts at it.
I know there's a lot of people who are listening to us now who are carrying huge balances on their credit cards.
Right.
In a real basic way, why does it make sense to get rid of those high interest balances and consider refinancing if there's equity in the home?
Well, because on a credit card, you're paying, 18, 20, 22%, very high interest rates. And to convert that into a 4%, 5% rate saves you a lot of money, both every month. So it lowers your payments that you're making, as well as, over the year and years that you would be paying that very high interest rate. Plus, it gives you a tax deduction, so then you also save on your taxes at tax time.
Which is always a good thing.
Absolutely.
Now, we've been hearing for the last couple of years that rates have nowhere to go but up, but yet, they've continued to stay low. Does it make any sense for people to wait a year in the hopes that the rates are going to be lower next year?
Only if they want to miss out on the biggest opportunity that has been in the marketplace. I mean, it is surprising that they've remained as low as they have for as long as they have. And certainly with what's happened with our economy, what's happened with the world economy, it's been something that we've needed to do to help stabilize our own economy. But there's no question that they have nowhere to go but up. So you really don't want to miss out on it. There are still a lot of people who have ARMs that they can convert that over to a fixed rate and be secure in that rate and know that they've got it as opposed to taking the risk of it going up, because they will.
So the bottom line here is, if people have any thoughts about this at all, you pick up the phone, call American Equity, and they can find out whether or not it makes sense to do it or not. Absolutely.
All it takes is a phone call, having a conversation, and we can help you figure out, does this make sense for you or not?
Deanna Daughhetee, the President, Chief Executive Officer of American Equity Mortgage, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.